สวัสดีค่ะ and welcome to Thailand News Update. Please stay tuned till the end for some exciting announcements from the Thaiger. But first, in today's news, Thais suffering from mental illnesses in the wake of Thailand's COVID-19 response, Sandbox updates, and double standard treatment for locals and foreign COVID patients. All that and more coming up. Many Thais are suffering from stress, depression, and burnt out, putting themselves at risk of committing suicide in the wake of nearly 2 years of Thailand's COVID response. The Director General of the Department of Mental Health has completed a comprehensive online survey and assessment of the mental health of more than 2.5 million people. Some of the headline findings: 8.4% of respondents say they are suffering from stress, 9.9% are prone to depression, a worrying 5.5% are at risk of committing suicide, and 4.2% say they are suffering from burnt out. She also noted that about half of post-COVID infection cases still have physical or mental health problems 3 months after their recovery and need ongoing mental health care, a situation that is now being identified in a subset of other post-COVID patients around the world. If you or anyone you know is in emotional distress, please Google the Samaritans of Thailand 24-hour hotline, which provides services in English and Thai, or seek assistance from family and friends. Time now for a Sandbox update for people looking to join us here in Thailand. Aside from Phuket, unvaccinated travelers can now travel to 3 other coastal and beach destinations in Thailand: Krabi, Phang Nga, and Koh Samui, which includes the other Gulf islands of Koh Ngan and Koh Tao. This is all under the revised Sandbox program, which was reopened yesterday, allowing foreign tourists to enter the kingdom without undergoing a strict and lengthy quarantine. These sandboxes are also open to Thais traveling back to Thailand at this time. Same rules for everyone. In the last 2 months, the Test and Go scheme drew in some 350,000 visitors, a tiny portion of pre-COVID numbers, but at least an opportunity for the tourism industry to open up the doors again. Phuket is still likely to be the focus of tourism for the immediate and near future, with its range of flights from all over the world and 6 months of sandboxing under its belt. While referring to the recent outbreak in Phuket, the president of the Phuket Tourist Association said they are now adding capacity for travelers to isolate themselves in hotel rooms to take the burden off the local hospital system. The local hotels association say they are receiving around 4,000 applications per day at the moment, with most applicants from Germany, Russia, Kazakhstan, the UK, US, and France. Travelers for the Phang Nga and Krabi sandboxes will all need to arrive through Phuket Airport. After their 7 days in their sandbox region, where they can roam around the whole region, they will be able to travel to any part of Thailand following a negative PCR test.
Sean standing here from 5-Star Marine on a magnificent day here in the southern island of Phuket, and we've got some of your boats behind us. Well, one of them. Why are they all called Lucas?
So I have a son, 9 years old, and we started off with Lucas 1 and 2, and then we had a family discussion about maybe changing one name to my daughter, but my son pitched me very well that would be bad for our brand, and so now it's Lucas all the way up to Lucas 11. We're never going to be able to change it now. We're too deep in.
So you've probably got a bit of family rivalry going on now. The daughter's saying, "Where's my boats?"
Yeah, it's a little bit like that, but he keeps explaining to me that if I change the name of the boat, I have to change the name of the company, and that's not something I'm ready to do yet.
So you've got a future marketing manager there.
Yeah, I do. And they're all, 39-foot private speedboats, and nice and safe on the sea.
They are real. These are all built in Phuket.
Yeah, all in Phuket, and 9 of them built in Phuket during COVID.
Wow, amazing. And during COVID, you've enlarged your fleet, you've improved your boats, and you're ready for what I suppose we call the grand reopening, which is now on with all these beautiful beaches waiting for people to come back.
Exactly right. And, as we've been saying, it's boating season, so get out there.
So flat, calm seas, bright sunny skies, the worst of the wet season is behind us, and Thailand has reopened, and we look forward to you coming back soon.
Fending off some criticism about special treatment for locals and foreigners who can pay for it, The public health minister says that when it comes to a stay at a Thailand field hospital, there's no VIP section. He noted that for people who are not eligible for home isolation, it's either a field hospital where the stay is free, but the beds are made out of cardboard, or a hospital which can be expensive. Along with cardboard beds, which we should add that they also have perfectly comfortable mattresses on them, some field hospitals are in facilities like gymnasiums, where there are no windows or central air conditioning. Photos posted by the government showed a fan by each bed along with a pack of water bottles. One foreigner told the Thaiger that the conditions at a field hospital were so bad that they immediately inquired about other options. The next option was a hotel starting at 1,500 baht per night. Public Health Minister Anutin Charnvirakul maintains that every patient will be treated equally according to their symptoms and reiterated that there are no special beds that can be requested at field hospitals. He urged home isolation and community quarantine to be the main treatment process for patients with mild symptoms. Patients also have the right to use their personal health insurance for better rooms and facilities. But for expats without health insurance, you'll have to pay up for a quality room. In our daily raid update, Pattaya police have raided a karaoke bar for allegedly breaking the latest restrictions in the city. The venue, Jackie Karaoke in Nong Pru, was raided around 11:30 p.m. Police found more than 50 people, many of them local tourists, drinking, dancing, and partying without masks or social distancing. Alcohol was still flowing and loud music was being played. Police immediately ordered the lights turned on, music turned off, and for patrons to put on masks. The 48-year-old manager was arrested and taken to the Pattaya City Police Station to face legal charges. Strict new rules are in response to a growing number of COVID cases in Chonburi province since New Year. A 64-year-old foreigner has been pronounced dead after falling from a condo in Soi 7 Jom Tien, south of Pattaya. The name of the condo complex has been withheld at this stage. The man has been identified as a Norwegian expat. He landed on an awning on the second floor wearing only his shorts. He suffered severe skull injuries with cuts on his left wrist. Police believe the wrist wounds were inflicted before the fall. The Philippines has reported 28,007 new COVID cases in a single day, 3 times higher than Thailand's reported numbers yesterday. As of today, figures from the Filipino Department of Health showed 41% of intensive care unit beds across the country were already occupied, whilst 54% of Metro Manila's beds were filled with COVID-related patients. And now for a quick update on the COVID-19 situation here in Thailand. The CCSA has reported 7,681 new cases of COVID-19 with 22 new deaths. According to the latest reports, there are currently 66,283 in care and 3,350 released from care within the past 24 hours. And that wraps up the morning news for today. And for the exciting announcement that I was alluding to at the beginning, starting from next Monday, January 17th onwards, we're finally launching our entertainment channel with fun, challenging, educational, and provocative content called Bounce. So watch out and stay tuned. In the meantime, if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to this channel to keep up with all the latest news around Thailand and the region. Also, stay tuned for Good Morning Thailand and Thailand News Today this evening. I'm Natty from the Thaiger. สวัสดีค่ะ